Welcome everyone to our Monkey Knife Fight picks here at Fantasy Focused. If you have not played on Monkey Knife Fight, please visit monkeyknifefight.com. Register using the code FOCUSED, and you get $50 on top of a $50 deposit. So if you haven't played this game, we're going to walk through it here. Rather simple matchup based, and we have a good one here for you, Levy. We have the Cowboys heading to Seattle. And in my estimation, we're going to see nothing but fireworks.
Oh, yeah. Vegas agrees with you. Highest total of the week by far, dude. 56 points. We haven't seen a total that high since Thursday Night Football to kick off the season between the Chiefs and the Texans, I believe, was 56.5. You don't normally see a number above, 53? 53 is normally a high number, so 56 is huge. Looking forward to this one.
Well, I think these two teams had 75 combined, or was it 65 for the Seahawks, 35-30, and then you had 41-39?
Right.
Oh, my goodness. So we should see something in this game. Apparently, Dak Prescott and Russell Wilson just take what they want on the football field at this point in time. Very good receivers for the Cowboys unit. DK Metcalf is asserting himself as an absolute beast. Ground game be damned, because there will be some ground and pound as well.
Right.
This is going to get juicy throughout. So let's hop into Monkey Knife Fight here. This first matchup that we're playing is a 3 out of 3 rapid fire. Rapid fire, you're essentially choosing between one of two players to hit whatever this little prop bet is. So in this case, you have passing yards, receptions, receiving yards. We're going to start here on the left-hand side, Levy. Let's get into passing yards here. We have Dak for the Cowboys, Russell Wilson for the Seahawks. Russell Wilson getting 5.5 yards. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I expect both these guys to throw for over 300 yards in this game. I don't think that's crazy by any means. I don't know actually off the top of my head. Just curious. Yeah, so I said 300 off the top of my head, and I just looked, and Monkey Knife Fight has Dak at 295.5 and Russell Wilson at 289.5. So they're expecting a bit more there out of Dak. But naturally, I believe Russ Wilson is the MVP. He is the early leader of MVP. He's chronically disrespected in this league. But whenever I can take plus yardage on Russ Wilson, I'm going to take it. So I know it's only 5.5 yards, but I think this is going to be a back and forth game. I don't know that Seattle just dominates this game. Although Dallas probably should have lost last week, in all honesty. So maybe Seattle does blow Dallas out of the water here, but I'll take the plus 5.5. What do you think?
This is the definition of a coin flip, and when one side of the coin is more heavily weighted than the other, you take the one that's a little heavier to land on the ground. So I'm going with the opposite side here. Heavy, lighter, Russell Wilson.
Oh, love it.
Yeah. 5.5. I mean, it's nothing, but it is something, and I think that's as coin flip as you get. All right, so we have Amari Cooper, who's been an absolute reception hog this year. I think he's at 18 through 2 games.
Right.
Versus Tyler Lockett, who's been quite an interesting top target there for Russell Wilson, getting 0.5. What are your thoughts?
I'm just personally more of a DK Metcalf believer than I am Tyler Lockett. I mean, DK is just a physical specimen. The guy's a freak. Doesn't matter who his matchup is. I'm going to go Amari Cooper in this matchup. It's only a half a yard. If it was like 1.5, or sorry, a half a reception. If it was 1.5, I'd go the Lockett side, but just a half there. I expect Cooper to have 3 more catches than Tyler Lockett in this game.
That's interesting because for the year, Tyler Lockett has 15 catches. So it's closer than you'd imagine, but 3 after 2 games is pretty decent stretch there. I actually think it's Lockett.
Okay.
If I'm gonna go more in this matchup with Russell Wilson, I do think that the Cowboys are going to play their game, try to ground and pound it a little bit. Maybe their defense can have a spine, then they'd be okay. I'm going to go with Tyler Lockett just because he's getting that edge. So we start at 0 and work our way from 0.5 up. Amari Cooper, obviously just been an absolute phenom. And yes, DK Metcalf up and coming. I'm personally going with Tyler Lockett in this one just because I think Russell Wilson is going to be throwing it all around.
That's fair. I'm okay with it. I mean, of the 3 player props here on this rapid fire, I think that was the one I was the least sure about. I am curious to see what you decide to do on receiving yards, though, because 9.5 for me, I want to go DK, man. I'm just a big believer in this kid. Minus 9.5 yards. What do you think? That's one catch.
I'm going Seahawks. I'm just right across the board. I think this is going to be a pass happy effort here from Russell Wilson and the gang. Michael Gallup is just a wild card to be in here.
Right.
I do think this is the game where CeeDee Lamb ascends to the heavens in not in a physical sense, but in a mental football guy sense. So that's what I think is going to happen with CeeDee Lamb. This one for me, I believe in the player DK Metcalf. I believe that he's got the best deep ball throw in the NFL that isn't named Josh Allen on his side. I'm just kidding. Russell Wilson is a lot better at throwing the deep ball than Josh Allen. I think they connect on another one. I think it happens this week. Cowboys has shown they can't defend worth the shit sometimes.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Gallup's just too inconsistent for me. I'm not a big Gallup guy personally. He's a talented player, but I'm a big CD believer. You called his breakout last week. He went over 100 for the first time in his career last week, Bucky.
I really believe in CeeDee Lamb. I'm just so excited about that partnership there in Dallas. So I'm going 5 here to win 20. So I'm not putting much in, but you stack a few of these together, all of a sudden you can afford to go down to Publix, get yourself some chicken wings and some nice dry rub. Just get the dry rub. You don't have that unless you can't get some Busch Lights or some Miller Lights, depending on what you want. All that for $5.
Dude, 5 to win 20 is a great ROI to only get 3 out of 3. So I love these rapid fires. This is where I make my living on Monkey Knife Fight.
I love it too, but where we lose our living is trying to pick 6 out of 6.
Right. But who doesn't love a good scratch off? You know what I mean?
I love a good scratcher.
So you're saying I should start Russell Wilson in fantasy? It's Fragger says, Bucky. Yes, you should. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. All right, so I'm actually I'm going to do a thing here.
Okay.
More.
So you're going less on Dak?
Oh, no. Dak, I'm going less, yeah.
Okay.
That's how I see it. What are you looking at?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I am hesitant on Dak less. I believe in the Seattle defense, even though they gave up a lot of points to the Pats last week. But Dallas in reality should be 0-2, right? Like they had no business winning that game last week. So part of me thinks like they're playing with a second life here. The other, and they're going to come out fired up, and they're actually going to be like, all right, we don't deserve to be 1-1. We should be playing for our lives here and potentially going 0-3. So, maybe they get their shit together. But the other part of me thinks Seattle's just a much better football team, and they kind of blow them off the field to start this game. And Dallas finds themselves in a hole again. So for that reason, I feel like it's realistic for Dak to throw for 350 without even thinking about it.
No. 350 is not going to happen this game. They're going to really try to establish the run game. That's why I have Ezekiel Elliott more. The only reason I have Amari Cooper more is what he's shown through 2 weeks. And it's been that he's absolutely going to amass the targets.
I mean, Cam threw for almost 400 yards against them.
That's exactly why I have Russell Wilson more. Oh, right. You have the opposite. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
No, I think they're both going to go more. Like I think they're both over 300. I mean, do what you want.
I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to roll the dice with you here. DK though, do you agree with these 3?
Yeah, I do. I think Lockett and Metcalf both have good games here, honestly, but I could see Metcalf, just grabbing 5 balls for 100 yards here. I do think they find another deep one. Yeah, right. So if it was 4.5, I'd take more for sure. I'm with you on that. It's just I'm hesitant to have this much painted more. You know what I mean? Like history tells us on Monkey Knife Fight, you should always lean less.
Yeah, but it's only $2. So if we want fireworks on the 4:30, we're dreading Monday morning, and you're dreading it so hard, but you have this to look forward to at 4:30 to get you through to the first half of Sunday Night Football, because I'm an old man. I go to sleep at halftime of Sunday Night Football. I record it and then I watch it the next morning.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Then let's go for the fireworks here.
I love it, man. That is the this will help you push off the scaries for a few more hours of Sunday scaries.
Yeah, I'm off Monday, man. I'm in good shape.
It's such a veteran move to take off Mondays during football season.
I have to every other week for legitimate reasons.
Victory Mondays are much sweeter when you don't have to wake up and work.
Just wait until Depression Mondays when you do every other week.
Oh man, I love it. All right, I'm fired up about this game. I think I'm more fired up for this game than I am for the Bills Rams game. This one's going to have more fireworks, that's for damn sure. Yeah,
I think so as well.
All right,
both great matchups, and we get to watch both 1 and 4:30. Oh yeah.
I think Seattle wins this game pretty easily, though. The spread is 5 points. We didn't talk about that. I think they cover that. I think that moves closer to 6.5 by Sunday.
Yeah, Russ gets it done.
Let's go. Fire him in there.
Yep, fire in. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Again, if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, punch that like, and also access monkeyknifefight.com. Promo code FOCUS for $50 on top of a $50 deposit. Thank you all for joining. Levy, I'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you guys Sunday morning. Join us live here on YouTube. We'll also be on Facebook and Twitch, Twitter. Follow us everywhere you can, and we'll be live from 10:30 to about 1 o'clock Eastern time on Sunday. Look forward to seeing you then, and good luck in your DFS contest. See ya.
See ya.